Now I'm looking down on my phone. And if you're wondering why, it's because I literally went through every single team affinity last night. I played every single starter moment for each team affinity. Gives you 3 program stars towards it. And I used every single player, looked at the attributes for every single player, and I ranked my top 5 players to absolutely go after for team affinities, especially if you're no money spent, and especially if you believe you're skilled enough to go into the showdown and get those 5 vouchers that are going to give you 20 points toward the team affinity. So at number 1, it shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be a starting pitcher who I'm not sure 100% if he could play the outfield for you as well. But I do know for sure that he is an absolute monster in terms of his pitches. He has 3 off-speed pitch, 1 fastball, or I should say off-speed pitches, and 1 fastball. His attributes are amazing. He has good splits against both sides. His power is a little lacking in versus lefty department, but you can deal with it because he absolutely smashes against right-handers. Shohei Ohtani is the first person you should go after in team affinities without a doubt in my mind. And then we look at number 2. Got to do the face ID real quick. Number 2, this guy shouldn't be a surprise to anybody as well. Where are the Texas Rangers? They're right here. Joey Gatto. You got a man that has over 100 power against both sides with 28 vision, gold tier defense, and he has 99 arm strength, 97 accuracy, gold reaction. What more could you ask for? This is basically the left-handed Aaron Judge with more power against both sides than his live series player. He will absolutely rake from spring training all the way to division series. And honestly, if you're good enough, which most of you will be good enough if you get to division series that quick, he will be able to rake from division series all the way up to World Series. Now at World Series, once we start getting better pitchers, it becomes a little bit more challenging because they have higher hits per 9 and Ks per 9. So it gets a little bit more challenging, but if you're an excellent player, it's 100% doable. Now, number 3 on the list, let's go to the AL East. We got ourselves Blake Snell. Now, if you're wondering why I'm picking a starting pitcher again, but in particular one that can't hit or maybe play the outfield like Shohei Ohtani can, which I'm not sure. So if you've made it this far, comment down below whether you know if Shohei Ohtani, his team affinity card, has a secondary position, which is right field. I didn't mean to say secondary position, but you guys get what I'm saying. Check if he has a secondary position or if there's any way you can find out whether or not he has a secondary position in right field. But regardless, if you want to know why Blake Snell is number 3, all you have to do is go to the team affinity game against Blake Snell, any of the games against Blake Snell, or just use him pitching, and you will see how glitchy his release is. Not only is it glitchy, but don't worry. Don't look at it from veteran and all-star and say to yourself, well, it might be glitchy, but he's still going to get rocked. Look at it from Hall of Fame to legend. If you're using a guy with that glitchy of a delivery that it's hard to read out of his hands, just imagine how much more difficult it will be to hit him on Hall of Fame and legend pitch speeds. Just think about that. It will be 100% game-changing. I do believe he's the 3rd best team affinity to go after. And then we're staying in the AL East because, to me, the most important positions when it comes to anywhere on the diamond are your catcher, your shortstop, and your center fielder. Those are the 3 centerpieces of any team. So I looked at Carlos Correa, I looked at Fernando Tatis Jr., and I looked at Gleyber Torres because those are the 3 shortstops. And the one that I can 100% say is the best in terms of overall, in terms of attributes and everything, it's 100% Gleyber Torres. Excellent hitting attributes. He has silver reaction, gold arm, silver fielding, and his accuracy is bronze. Now, he's not the quickest in the world at 45 speed, but you don't need him to be quick when he can tie up a ball game or give you a run with just one swing at the bat. Not only that, but 70 vision as well. That translates greatly to Hall of Fame, and it will 100% be able to be used on legend, especially, as I said, in the beginning of this game where there's not really too many players that have crazy starting pitchers. And then last but not least, if I told you all that the shortstop was the centerpiece or one of the centerpieces, then obviously I'm going to center fielders. And Byron Buxton, without a doubt, is 100% probably the best defensive center fielder that you can get right now besides Mickey Mantle, because obviously, unless you spent that cash or have gone 12-0 a couple of times already, it's going to be very difficult for you to get Mickey Mantle to start off the game. So why not get someone that can play center field and be there, or play a secondary and be there for a long time? You could get Willie Mays from National Conquest, but I know a lot of people don't like doing National Conquest. So you can get yourself Byron Buxton, 94 fielding, 97 strength. He has a silver arm, which is fine in terms of accuracy. And then his reaction is diamond, speed is diamond. Hitting all around, he's a silver hitter, which is perfectly fine. He has 60 vision, so it translates. And the best thing out of all of this is he has a glitchy swing. Trust me on that. Byron Buxton has a glitchy swing, 100% someone you should go after, and 100% someone you should just stick out in center field and let make defensive plays for you. If you got him out there, it's like having Harrison Bader for the Cardinals. A ball is not touching the floor if he's around it. Just trust me right there. And those are my 5. Now, I'm going to give one honorable mention, and there's only going to be one honorable mention here. Well, we can give two honorable mention. I almost can't even say the word. But one honorable mention is Juan Soto. Not too many good left fielders to start off this game. So you can get yourself Juan Soto, who has great splits, not only against left-handers, but also against right-handers. Well, he actually has better splits against right-handers, but he has very good splits against left-handers as well. He has really good vision that will translate to Hall of Fame and might be able to translate to Legend. Now, the only unfortunate thing is his fielding is atrocious. Silver tier fielding, silver tier arm strength, and then he has common arm accuracy, and then his reaction is high bronze. So not the best fielder in the world, but you're definitely getting a bat there, which is, to me, something that's important. If you play at Fenway, which I haven't heard anything about MLB stadiums, so if you play at Fenway, you might be able to get away with having Juan Soto at left field. And then last but not least, we are going to the Mets Stadium, Citi Field. We got ourselves Michael Conforto. Now, Michael Conforto, he's more of a platoon hitter than Juan Soto. That's why he's the last one. But everybody who plays MLB The Show, they know how glitchy Michael Conforto actually is. So you got a guy that will absolutely smash against right-handers versus left-handers. Even though his splits aren't as high, just trust me. If you catch one, he's hitting a home run, because that's just the type of player he is. That's the type of swing he has. His vision is pretty good. Good enough to go into Hall of Fame, might be good enough to use on Legend. And then his fielding, it's high bronze. His arm and arm accuracy, well, his arm is silver, his accuracy is gold, and then his reaction is silver. And then 56 speed is not that bad. He's a right fielder. The only reason why I'm saying that he's an honorable mention is because you already got Joey Gallo to play right field for you. So you could just literally have Joey Gallo on right, Byron Buxton in center, and then Juan Soto on left. Your shortstop is going to be Gleyber Torres, right? Listen to how amazing this sounds. Now, at third base, you get that gold live series, or not live series, excuse me. You get that gold legend or flashback, Chipper Jones. Second base, you either get yourself Rogers Hornsby, or I currently have Ozzie Albies out there. First base, I'm going to have Adam Dunn. Behind the dish, I have my cap. And then starting pitchers, you got guys like Oral Hershiser, Alex Reyes. You got endless possibilities. The bullpen is not looking too great, but hey, we're going to work on that. But those are my picks. Those are my top team affinities. And if you're wondering how exactly do you complete this the fastest, all you have to do is spend 1K. You go into the AL East Showdown, AL Central Showdown, AL West Showdown, whatever it is. You do the draft, and if you're good enough or believe in your skills enough to skip all the way to the boss showdown, you do that. You get 20 points every single time you beat it. So 2 runs is 40 points, 3 runs is 60 points. So 3 runs unless you do the collections or exchanges in order to go ahead and get the 50 stars. Me personally, I just do 3 runs because you want to get to 70 stars as fast as possible, because you can't pass 70. So once you get to 70, you basically keep it on the back burner until a new card comes out. Head of the pack, since most people will stop at 50. But that's basically what you're gonna do. That's how you will complete team affinities the quickest way possible, and that's how you'll have a stacked out team even if you are no money spent. So hopefully all of that was able to help you all out. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all social medias at BladeMiss, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out. Wait, I forgot. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out.